I can get right on that.
Ready to go, sir.
Rise and shine.
This is Keeper to Cipher 9. Emergency transmission, please respond. I have reports of a Level 5 annihilation wave on Quesh, triggered by an Imperial bombing run. An SIS team was the target. Are you alright?
This is Cipher 9. No permanent damage. I can't say the same for our enemies. Arden Koth and his weapon, the Shadow Arsenal, are no longer a threat.
Cipher, what have you been through? Updating the Minister now. Pulling 2 sections off alert, giving approval to the Moths to accelerate our timetable. Tell me the rest later. You changed the war and everything's going to be different.
I've been undercover a long time. I want to be Imperial again.
You were always Imperial. You'll always be one of us. Take a day or two. Remember who you are while there's still a quiet place in the galaxy. By the time you're recovered and back at headquarters, we'll be ready to march on Coruscant.
Cipher, I had the most delightful conversation with Master Vector. Did you... I'm getting a feed on my earpiece. One moment.
I apologize. That's the 3rd time this week one of my security alarms has gone off.
I take it these alarms don't particularly worry you?
I monitor all my safe houses as a matter of course. I have a few dozen around the galaxy. A precaution, really. I haven't needed them in years. Usually when an alarm goes off, it means a child has come exploring, or a rat has slipped through the ventilation shafts.
You've got havens set up. What's in them?
You know the sort. An abandoned building here, a fortified wine cellar there, stocked with necessities of the trade. Most of them aren't on the official books, but I assure you, they're hardly incriminating.
Remind me not to underestimate you, Doctor. If we ever need a sanctuary...
You'll have whatever humble aid I can provide.
Agent, we heard back from the diplomatic service about our proposed alliance with the Killik colony. Our report was soundly ignored. It seems we have less credibility than we thought.
You worked for them for years, and this is what you get.
We are twice compromised. No longer human, and no longer a diplomat. A colleague named Fulner Eth sent the update on our report along with a message. He wants us to call him, accompanied by our handler. We believe he means you.
You worked with him in the diplomatic service.
Not directly. Eth spent his time with ex-Republic worlds, while our speciality was first contact. We met several times at conferences and the like, but we wouldn't say we knew him. This should prove interesting.
Master Hillis, I'm so glad you got my message. How are you? How's Anya?
Anora. We haven't seen her in some time, but we hear she's well. And your son?
I'm stationed on Balmora, still hoping to join the Shadow Fist. And you must be Cipher 9. It's my privilege to meet you. Rest assured, I went through channels to arrange this. Imperial intelligence has agreed to loan me Vector so long as you're amenable.
Tell me your proposal, and I'll see what we can do.
My superiors don't see the wisdom in Vector's advice. I do. Yet I lack the authority to force the issue.
Someone is blocking you?
Tarab, Sabini, the usual crew. If I'm to win them over, I need influence. Vector, with your ties from the service and the colony's knowledge, I could amass a string of victories. And the more I succeed through your consultations, the better chance your Killik Imperial alliance comes to pass.
What's your take on all this?
He wants us to play politics, but that is how things are accomplished.
Perceptive man. I'll be in touch with specifics.
We appreciate your help, Agent. We'll make it worthwhile, to you, to the Empire, and to the colony.
You said you wanted to talk.
Yes, sir. Ensign Rena Temple, formerly of the Chiss Expansionary Defense Force, reporting for combat drills.
I can show you a few things. What brings this on?
Frankly, I need the practice. No one ever taught me covert maneuvers. If you've got time...
You're just looking for an excuse to be alone with me.
That's only one of many benefits. Are you coming? All right. I think I've sweat enough for one day. Any last words of wisdom for your freshly transferred ensign?
Never let anything distract you. No one can compensate for your errors.
I'm confident it isn't so dire, but I take your point. You know, my father used to come home from exercises freshly scarred. I was 12 before I realized his training drills were intelligence operations. He was captured twice, but he wouldn't let me worry, no matter how bad it got.
You two must have been close.
Oh, I adored him. He gave me a pet feelings for my birthday. That'll melt any girl's heart. Thank you for the lesson. A few more and I'll be infiltrating enemy camps with the best of them.
To see your master. I applied a fresh coat of paint to your quarters. Same color, of course, only fresher.
I'll go.
Hey.
Colonel Harrick, I'm here under orders from Admiral Jeffond Ange. The Admiral was impressed with your handling of that revolution in the Duros sector. Word is you saved him from a Gendai.
The creature thought it was unstoppable. It found out differently.
We hope you'll prove equally effective against a much larger target. Admiral Ange has discovered an opportunity to cripple the Republic and expand our control over this world, but we must act swiftly.
So swiftly you'd start without me? Zavrasha, apprentice to Darth Morris of the Dark Council. Charmed.
Why have I been listening to this talking uniform when I could have been chatting with a beautiful creature like you?
Don't invite what you're ill-equipped to handle.
Imperial allies in the Hutt cartel have revealed the location of a Republic research complex where the enemy develops advanced battlefield technologies. Heavily armed troops and Jedi guard the complex. Unless we destroy it, their technology will overwhelm us when the final war begins.
Our Hutt friends have manufactured a communications blackout so we may annihilate the Republic threat undetected. But that window of opportunity is brief.
I was previously assigned to Hutt, my lord. Free assistance from the Hutts should be considered highly suspect.
Those bloated sacks of filth know who they should side with. Better to be the Empire's friend than its enemy.
Go to these coordinates. Captain Westrow is standing by to explain your mission objectives inside the research complex.
Exterminate everything. Leave scorched ground behind.
Close, but you'll also have allies inside. Work with them and focus your efforts.
I'll be monitoring your progress. I expect great things.
Good hunting. Let's show the Republic its days are numbered.
Please use all products only as intended. Be well. Vehicle pads are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Take care.
What's up?
right? Make me look good. Think that's most of the gang. Hey, Ansby, get out here!
You're rescuing me? What am I, your princess?
If you were a princess, you might be worth something.
Shut up and toss me a gun. Who's your friend?
You must be Ansby. It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
Yeah? How'd a guy like you end up with her?
He has better taste than you think. Found him at Nemro the Hutt's place. But don't hold that against him.
Wasn't planning to. You guys timed it good. By the way, they were gonna hang me to broil on a holosign. You got a way off-world?
Grab your stuff and meet us at the spaceport. I can get you a ride.
Your friend's gorgeous. She doesn't compare to you.
Course not. Now, remember I said I had a surprise? There's a bounty on Anspecial. We saved her, we own her, now we're gonna sell her.
We came here to rescue her. You told me she saved your life.
She did. You wanna know how? She stuffed me in a box and shipped me to Hutta. I spent 12 weeks in muck working for a chem farmer. She humiliated me. I owe her for that too.
Next time you want a favor, give me the full story first.
You don't have to do anything. I'll handle it. And you get half the money. She'll be waiting in the hangar either way. Think about it. See you.
I hope I'm good company.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Captain Westrow, 42nd Imperial Infantry, a pleasure to have you for this mission. I still remember the vital role Imperial intelligence played in the sacking of Coruscant. You brought glory to us and terror to our enemies.
Doesn't every old veteran say they sacked the Republic homeworld?
I earned my scars at the Jedi Temple with Darth Malgus. Shot a Jedi in the back. Proudest moment of my life until today. Our strike team has infiltrated the Republic's research complex and identified critical objectives. The enemy's forces are strong there. Your mission is to coordinate with our people, secure the strike team's goals, and destroy every Republic combatant in your path. Any questions?
We'll show those Republic fools they have no business on Nar Shaddaa.
One last detail. The Hutts sent one of their droids to monitor Republic activity in the area. When you're done assisting our people, find the droid.
So, scrap the droid with everything else?
Negative. The droid's an important contact. It's gathering useful intel. Our people await you in the research complex. You have their coordinates. Glory to the Empire.
Pleasure, sir. I'm supposed to scan all personnel, but I'll waive the spice test for you. It's a disgusting habit. Highly addictive, much to the Hutt cartel's pleasure. They're making a fortune off Nar Shaddaa's addiction. As we speak, it's turning our best men into vacant, slobbering spice heads.
Illicit materials have no place in the Empire. Detox them, then dock their pay.
I agree, sir. But conventional withdrawal is long, painful, and messy. Thankfully, there's a solution. The Republic's secretly working on a cure for spice addiction. It works, and they're close to mass production. If we steal their cure, our addiction epidemic would be solved. But the Republic's would not, leaving the Hutts a market.
I'll recover the Republic's research.
I know hundreds of spice-sucking soldiers who would be in your debt, eventually. Ransack the Republic's labs. Take their research, then destroy everything. We don't want them salvaging the project.
Come on, be a man. Rise and...
I was told you would have the cure.
Here's the Republic's research. It's all that's left of their labs.
Perfect. Our scientists will get right to work. Your assistance has proven invaluable, Agent. Be safe, and remember, report your fellow spice-guzzling officers.
Nice to see customers. Can I get you anything? Feel free to browse.
Agent, I'm glad you showed up. We have a big mess on our hands, and we need to stop it from becoming an enormous one. Normally I wouldn't bother someone of your stature, but the Empire's military superiority is at stake. I need someone who can safeguard that superiority.
Imperial intelligence. It's my job to keep the Empire's superiority secure.
Exactly why you're the one for the job. We don't like what we're seeing. Circa Corporation has a prototype technology that can detect Imperial starships at twice the distance of typical scanners. Zerka is shopping this technology to the Republic as we speak.
And they won't get their hands on this technology.
That's what I like to hear. The prototypes are few, but they're scattered between Zerka's main lab and the corporation Zerka was shopping it to. All we ask is that you destroy the prototypes, destroy the labs, and preferably kill every team leader who's ever heard of the project.
I'll be back soon.
Thank you. With your help, we can teach these corporations what it means to mess with the Empire.